Gamers, streamers, podcasters, YouTubers, gather round. I got something for you, and it's the Fifine SC3 audio interface. Is this a game-changing device you need to level up your audio production on a budget? Let's find out in today's video. For the Fifine SC3 audio interface, you get a blue box with some RGB effects going on all around the box, which I think I really like, and it's straightforward packaging. Because on the box you get the user manual, the USB-C to USB-A/C cable, which you can use to adapt to your phones or computers depending on what use cases you're using, and then you have the TRRS to TRS cable, and you have the Fifine SC3 audio interface itself in the box. The box is no more than that, straightforward packaging, compact, and super nice. Now, with no additional setting, filters, or EQs, me airing all the audio from this video from the beginning from the Fifine SC3 audio interface using my Fifine K669D as the microphone of choice. Of course, you can use any other microphone, but to be in the same ecosystem, I recommend you get the Fifine K669D or any of the XLR/USB combinations that Fifine has to offer. Now let's actually go and check out what this packs. So I'll start setting some filters on the audio interface itself, and to do that I'm gonna have my headphone on so I can actually hear what is going on. So I got my headphone on, and what I want to do is to be able to hear myself. So I turn this a little bit up here so I can hear whatever is going on in my head. That's the low latency or zero latency audio monitoring feature of the Fifine SC3. Now around the back you have some features: the XLR cable, the XLR port rather, which accepts XLR and quarter-inch jack, and then you have a little bit of a knob down here that you can use to switch between dynamic and condenser microphone. This is a dynamic microphone, so I wouldn't be switching anything. And you have the headset for live monitoring, which I have connected here to my headset. And then you have the line in if you're having any auxiliary input from an analog device, which I think is really nice to have and get going. And then you also have the headphone port if you need to have some more audio to listen to things coming out from your streams and all that. And then you also have the line out, so the headphone out will be good if you're using this also as an output for your computer, so you want to listen back to whatever is going on your computer. The headphone port is nice for that. And you also have the line out if you need to serve audio output to another device, maybe you have another mixer or streaming console. That is good. And then you have the USB-C/OTG port, which connects to your PC through the USB-C cable, or your laptops, your MacBooks, your mobile phones, even if that is your device of choice. So it's a mobile device, although it has no battery, so it can't power up itself. If it's not charged up, it doesn't charge up any at all, so you have to stay connected to something that has power. So that's why I recommend you actually use a computer with this, so the computer can a little bit power it as you use it on the go. Now you probably are hearing some noise from the video, and that is fine. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm not doing any sort of modification, because the tripod stand that comes with it is what I'm using with it. So that's just sitting on my desk here, but of course you can put that on a boom arm to sort of get some noise effect removed from the audio you get it. And then I think the features on the top here is what I'll start with here. You have the 48 volt phantom power feature, which you can use if you have a powerful microphone, a condenser microphone to use. You turn that, press it on, it powers your microphone with 48 volt phantom power. I'm not using a phantom powered microphone, so I don't need to use that. And then you can set, if you listen to music, you can use this to control the keys of the music. And you can probably hear that my audio is changing a little bit in pitch. I love you, Lord, I love you, Lord. And to turn it off, you just press it down and any of that effect is gone. And then you can set custom sounds. If you have something like that, you need to read the user manual to get that going. I've not done that yet, but I believe it will be a pretty easy step to do. And then bottom here you can mix the microphone. So if I press that back on, and I can do that, and on top of that you can see I can adjust my audio input gain level, and you can see the indicators actually showing that on top here. And then you have the line-in control. Of course I have line-in, but you can also use that to control that and mute it if you want to. And then I have the mic monitor turned on now, so that means I'm hearing this straight up in my ears, in my headphone, and I can turn it off if I wanted to. So it means the audio is now sent to the headphone port. And yeah, just that. So I have it on now. I'm just gonna turn it back down a little bit, and then you have the line out to control the line out output. You can do that also if you wish to, but of course I'm only using these two features right now, and that is why I have this turned on. And then you can change the voice, and I think that is where I will have some little bit of fun. So I will go to a male voice now. Of course I'm male, but let's try the male voice filter option.
So this is the male voice on the Fifine SC3 audio interface. What does that sound like, and do you really like it?
And this is what a female voice sounds like on the Fifine SC3 audio interface. Do you like it? Let me know in the video let me know in the video comments.
And this is what a robot voice sounds like on the Fifine SC3 audio interface. Are we taking over now? And this is what the monster voice is going to sound like on the Fifine SC3 audio interface. Is that something you probably use in your setup? Let me know in the video comments.
And if I was to be a baby, this is what my voice is really gonna sound like. That really sounds funny in my head right now, and I will listen to what it actually records when I am editing the audio in post. And this is
what an elder's voice will sound like if they were to be using this filter on the Fifine SC3 audio interface. So if I wanted to sound like an elder, this is what I'll be sounding like. And to turn that off, I'll just down press these,
and my voice goes back to normal, which I think is really nice. And it's just nice using the RGB colors you see on the top here, that shows that I can cycle between various colors. So I have this here. Now this color actually shows you can change between, like, you see the light is cycling through, and then predominant red, predominant green, predominant red again, on and on like that. You can cycle through all the rainbow colors in the world. I'll just turn it back to my favorite, which is this default mode that comes with the Fifine SC3 audio interface, and that is what I'll be using. So now, let me actually know in the comment section if you've, if you like this, if you like what you're seeing here, and you're probably considering grading it. Remember, I'll drop the links to get one in the video description, and also as a pinned comment if you need to check it out to see what it actually has to offer. But I think I like it. I think I will integrate this. Yes, Fifine sent this to me to check out and review, but they have no input into whatever I say about this device here. But I think I like it. And what I really think of it is that this is a good budget option for content creators looking to get their setup lit, RGB lit, and functional with a quality, easy to use audio interface, given its compatibility with the XLR and quarter-inch inputs microphones. Although it has no battery working for unconnected scenarios, so you have to try to get something that will power it up whenever you're recording. That is not a deal breaker for me because I'm mostly connected to my laptop anyways, and I have not tried it with a mobile phone, but I suppose it would work. Just ensure your phone has enough juice to be able to get this hooked up, but I don't think that should be a major problem. But then you should not be using a 14-volt phantom power microphone if you're trying to use your mobile phone to connect to this one. That is my opinion on that bit. And then I like the way it says, I like that it's budget. It comes in under about $60 or so at the time of this recording, so it's budget, it's nice, and coupled with the Fifine K669 dynamic microphone. Under $100, you can have your podcast or recording setup done. So if you're recording tutorials, if you're recording YouTube videos, you're streaming, you're a voiceover artist, you're a gamer, you're a streamer, this is a nice budget option for you. And that is my honest opinion on the Fifine SC3 audio interface. Remember, I'll drop a link in the video description and also as a pinned comment. And if you like this video so far, remember to give it a thumbs up and share. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, so you don't miss future videos like the ones like this. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet, so you don't miss videos just like this one. So what I'll say to you is, get recording. Get recording. Stay safe and Goodbye.